What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We are heading to left downwind to El Monte to check out this new fantastic freeware scenery for El Monte. I'm going to butcher the guy's name. It looks like Josue Mejia, and I will get you the link for that. He's got 3 local SoCal airports that we're going to take a look at, but the first one here is El Monte, and it looks really, really good. We're like full on 3D models, updated some trees, and by the way, this airport, it's just impossible to spot from the air, and I've already ruined it. It's over on the other side of the river, not this river. This is notorious for being one of the toughest airports to actually spot from the air. But I'm excited to see this because it's 3D models that replace the stock stuff, as well as texture updates, and they also fix the trees around the airport, which was a huge issue of mine on the default airport. But you know, kind of a little airport in SoCal. We're right in, you know, east of LA, so it's convenient for a lot of people. A lot of flight schools out of here. It's one of the few airports that I have not landed at in the basin, but I have been here via car before, and eaten at the restaurant, which is fantastic. It's Ania's Kitchen. They've got absolutely enormous breakfast burritos. So we're in my favorite plane in the simulator in 2020 here. It's the 152. This is really the only plane that I will fly with any regularity because it's got the least things wrong with it. So, yeah. So we're gonna see what this looks like from the ground with a full stop taxi back. Airplane pilot simming, welcome aboard. Yeah, breakfast burritos in SoCal is pretty awesome. So coming up to the airport, it's the typical 2020 look. You know, we've got the photogeometry scenery that, depending on your graphic card strength, which mine is pretty weak at the moment, your results may vary, but it looks great from here. We've got the Inland Empire off our right wing in LA, off our left wing, and there is El Monte, with, of course, the river filled with water. El Monte Tower, Cessna 204 Lima Echo, midfield, left downwind, 19er.
Cessna 204 Lima Echo, El Monte Tower, 19er, cleared to land, wind variable at 5.
Clear to land, 19er, Cessna 204 Lima Echo. So let's get mixtures in.
Santa Monica Tower,
Throttle coming back. We're gonna get the flaps coming down a little bit. First notch of flaps. Still super good.
26 Tango, Santa Monica Tower, runway 21, clear to land.
You know, surrounding area looks fantastic. Little God, welcome aboard. Thank you very much for following. And yeah, Captain Burgirl, what's happening? We are heading into El Monte right now. And like most pilots, I am turning base without looking at my airspeed at all.
Well, I was going to say millionaire, but I think I'd get the taxi achievement if I did that.
Okay,
so
here we go.
Anywhere.
Let's do this.
So there's left base.
254 Tango. Can you make a 180 there on the taxiway, or do you need to taxi straight ahead to that
And we still have plenty of altitude here.
I'll probably go ahead.
60 knots is plenty fast in this little dude.
254 Tango, proceed straight ahead to the customs
We'll
ramp.
square off
and then straight ahead on
this base a
Fox
little bit.
Short 2 on right for now.
And we'll
turn it around.
Not worrying about carb heat because
2 on the right.
why would that work? Oh, look at LA in the background. That's cool. That it at least draws the silhouettes of the buildings. That's really cool. And now we'll get the full flap situation happening here.
500. Landed, disconnecting. Thanks for now.
Yeah, look at that. That is some great stuff right there. Whoop, that's not.
Have a good day. as well, thank you.
Okay, let's see how nicely I can put this thing down. The little crease in the middle of the runway is still there, according to the developer. So we'll try to get this thing off before we hit that little bump and flip this thing over. But the approach looks great. Now look at the hangars on the left. That looks fantastic. The funky little trees are gone. The photogeometry trees are gone, replaced with regular trees, so that's awesome. There's the little tower. That looks great. Got a nice fence.
Holding short runway 21 right at Foxtrot 1.
And we'll put it down right at the first taxiway sign here.
Back taxi, runway 21 right, hold short runway 17.
Back taxi
Nice.
on 21 right, holding short of runway 1.
Okay, let's see. When do we hit the little bump? Oh, I think I see it right there. Yeah, there's the bump right there. So they'll get that fixed, but yeah, just be careful for that. And let's get turned off here. Get the flaps coming up. We'll get the strobes coming off. Bamsler, it varies, depends on where you're at, but I mean it could be anywhere from 8 to 15,000. That's probably a pretty decent range. So this, I mean, that looks exact. That's freaking El Monte, man. Wow, that is so crazy.
Sky 2540, take a turn left onto runway 17 and back taxi runway 17.
Yeah, that looks really nice.
Zulu 3, remain this frequency. Have a great day.
Oh man, that's so good. That's so good. Well done, Josue. Well done, sir. Yeah, this is, it's free. I've got the link. Here's the link if you're interested in it. And it is, oh, it's so good. It's so good. El Monte Tower, Cessna 204 Lima Echo. We are clear of 19er at Delta, taxi back. We're going to be departing to the west.
Sky 204 Lima Echo, runway 19er, taxi via Alpha Bravo.
Alpha Bravo, 19er, Cessna 204 Lima Echo.
You can just remain this frequency.
All right, we'll stay with you for Lima Echo, thanks. When I do new airport tours in the sim, I like to do it as if I was actually flying here. So I try, with some exceptions. Is this a runway light right in the middle? They did clean up a lot of stuff, but there are a few little glitchy things, which he did mention. But overall, it's cleaned up really nicely, and just, I mean, that is awesome. That is so good. Ania's Kitchen, Billionaire Aviation, with the phone number and everything. Like, that is just, I bet that says, okay, I'm actually gonna fly over there. I said that I wasn't gonna do this, but oh yeah, okay, here we are. Let's see if that actually says Ania's Kitchen, because that would be really cool. Not a lot of planes on the ramp, which is noticeable, but not a huge deal. It does. Look at that. Ania's Kitchen. Get a breakfast burrito the size of your forearm. And yeah, God, it just looks, that's it. That is absolutely it. Dude, how freaking cool is that, man? Very is the answer. That's very cool. Yeah, that is really neat. Let's get a nice little shot of that. I love that. That's really well done, Josue. Well done. Yeah, that's fantastic. And the mountains in the background, like, just looks incredible. Just looks incredible. Yeah, Bird Girl, but you know what place you really should go to is Flay Bob. That I would actually say is better. I don't know. I shouldn't say better, because the breakfast here is really good. But you're closer, I think, to Flay Bob, and that place has equally huge freaking burritos. It's FLABOB. That's one of my favorite airports in the basin. Yeah, this is great. But yeah, so I mean, obviously I kind of broke that rule, but I like to experience the airport as if you were actually flying there and just taxi down the taxiways, see what is there, because I think you can really get ahead of yourself looking at some of these airports with areas that you're really not going to go explore. So taxiing around, you know, the main little terminal there looks fantastic. Airport looks great. This is awesome. Yeah, so this is the photogeometry trees, that little obelisk thing there, and they replaced a lot of those with, cover them up with regular trees, and it looks much better. Still have the floating trucks out there, but okay, so we're going to depart to the west, and we're going to be on 25.5. We'll pick up some flight following, and then we have another adventure coming up. But this was excellent to be able to check out this airport. First airport that I've flown to. I've checked them out just to make sure that they load.
Radio check.
But
Loud and clear.
this guy has done a really great job at these airports. So let's bust out of here, take a look at it on departure,
26 Tango is clear.
and check it out.
Alpha 3 parking at
Hi Wing, your ears must have been burning. We were just talking about you, man.
Park the Alpha or Main frequency.
We were just talking about you, and I bet you can guess why. Monte Tower, Cessna 204 Lima Echo, holding short 19er.
Cessna 204 Lima Echo, Monte Tower, right turn to the west, approved, runway 19er, cleared for takeoff, and wind variable at 5.
Apologies, we're going to be departing to the east for Lima Echo.
Alrighty, 204 Lima Echo, left turn to the east, approved, and runway 19er, clear for takeoff.
All right, left turn east approved, clear for takeoff, 19er, Cessna 204 Lima Echo. It's, well, the VTOL one...
West.
did I say West just now?
No.
Approaching runway
Hang on.
19.
Cleared right, cleared left. The VTOL one is great. This adds the 3D,
1,900 feet remaining.
the 3D buildings. So it has, full 3D objects with the Nia's kitchen. It's more of a full airport for sure. Okay, airspeed is alive. And there is liftoff well before the airplane flipping bump there. And there's El Monte. That is great. Oh, that's beautiful. That is really beautiful. And we got LA, downtown LA off our right wing. Make that left turn here. It looks really good. Yeah, this is the default one with a livery, with the wood panel dash.
Montgomery ground, November 169, Foxtrot Echo, over at ramp 62, looking for...
Yeah, that's great.
Right.
That is great.
Looking at a pattern today with information.
It's not a very glamorous airport in general, and definitely not a glamorous airport in the simulator as a base or a place to go visit, but it is very true to the real airport, and highly recommend this. Well, I'll put it in the Discord as well, that link, but YouTube video will have it linked below, and if you guys want to scroll up, it's linked up in chat as well. So Josue, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Josue Mahia, absolutely superb job on your El Monte airport, sir. Well done. We're going to blast out of here and head to our next destination to visit another one of his airports. So we got to call up SoCal.